We'll be discussing Jim Ratcliffe's interview that happened a few days back. I'll read out some of the points that he's made. We have to be patient. We have a long-term plan, isn't a light switch. You can't run a club like Manchester United on knee-jerk reactions to some journalist who goes off on one. Amorim is a good guy. He needs to demonstrate that he's a great coach over 3 years. The journalist then goes on to ask the question, so you would give him 3 years, to which Jim Ratcliffe replies, yeah, that's where I would be because football isn't overnight. Let's start with the knee-jerk reaction part. I think that's completely unfair from Jim Ratcliffe. You look at the stature of United, how big it is. There's only ever one other club which I personally feel compares to United, that's Real Madrid. If Real Madrid finished 15th in La Liga, kept on losing to every Tom, Dick and Harry team, and then lost to a team like Grimsby, I think the Spanish media would be all over it. End of the day, they're only reporting what they see on the pitch. And what we're seeing on the pitch hasn't been good enough. So for him to turn around and say that they've not been fair or the knee-jerk reactions, that's completely unfair. I think they've been more than fair. No other top club would have Amorim still employed with his current track record that he's got right now. No other top club. So I'm not sure what he's expecting. The second part of it is that he says that he needs to demonstrate that he's a great coach. I think we can all agree Amorim is a likable person, the way he comes across in his press conferences. However, in regards to demonstrating he's a great coach, has he done that? Not really. So I think that's what he's referring to, that he needs to show that he's a good coach and he can get the best out of the team, use his resources, what I mean by that is his players, and get the best out of the team. And he's not done that. And Jim Ratcliffe is referring to that by saying he needs to demonstrate that. And one of the last parts is that he says that over 3 years. 3-year part doesn't surprise me. That's his contract. There should be no surprise there. But you need to understand, guys, anyone, myself, you, any managerial job or anyone employed, if you're not performing up to scratch, you will have a performance review. If United go on to lose the next 4 games, we've got Liverpool, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, those are our next 4 games. If we go on to lose them 4 games, there will be a review. At board level, manager might be involved and we'll be looking at what's the best way we can turn this around and make the most out of the team. Is that by getting rid of the manager? Is that by going hard in the next January market? That sort of conversation will take place. That's normal. Yeah, he would like to give him 3 years. He probably likes Amorim as well. No, that's quite apparent they like each other. However, if he is not doing the job, he will be gone before 3 years. That's normal because football is a result industry. And if you're not performing, you're out the door. That's just how it works. Let me know what you guys think.